let's take our seats. I will just gesture for you. Or say something. Don't. I will.
Now.
Fortunately, I have no jokes to tell you. Except for 10-year-old knock-knock jokes for my children. But I'm not sure.
Don't get us started.
You guys know some, don't you?
Yeah.
We can tell them after the dinner.
Still not appropriate then either.
In the car on the way home.
In the car on the way home. Okay. They're not even ready yet. They've gone to just ready themselves for a moment, so you're allowed to talk to me.
So I'll just say one thing. So remember, we're not singing at first. We're going to sing at the end.
Okay,
Okay.
thank you for that.
We're just
Phew.
Pressure's
Pressure's off, Mike. Yeah.
Let it be instrumental in the beginning. Love is a living thing, waiting within each one of us for an awakening touch. Dearly beloved, we are gathered together to share in the union of holy matrimony between Elizabeth Greene and Gary White. Today is a celebration of love and commitment come to life for Gary and Elizabeth. We rejoice in the presence of this love among us, and we are here as witnesses to its promise and its gift. You are here not only as family and friends, witnesses to such a joyous occasion, you are here as participants in this sacred union. You are here because you hold a special place in their lives. The ideals, the understanding, the mutual respect, the joyfulness and partnership which they bring to their marriage have their roots in the love and support which you have provided them. Today, they pledge their love and respect to one another, but also express their shared commitment to the family and friends that have enabled them to become the two people in the world each holds most dear. And so you are here today to begin a new journey with Elizabeth and Gary, to bless them with your faithful love and support, to hold them up in times of hardship and challenge, to point them toward one another should they lose their way. Inasmuch as they must work at their marriage to hold their love at the core, so too must you work as fierce protectors of that love, to shine the light on it always, serving as reminders of this sacred day and the vows they will make to one another in your presence. If you will honor and take up this responsibility, continuing your love and support of Gary and Elizabeth as they build a life together, please say, we will. We will. Elizabeth and Gary, as the two of you join together in marriage today, so too are your families joined. Their histories and traditions, their own complex stories, as if two unique fabrics are now woven together, creating a new, larger, and even more exquisite tapestry, made stronger by the common threads of love for the two of you. So I ask the families present today to please rise, representing those family members that could not be here today. And I ask you, Dana, representing Elizabeth's family, who welcomes Gary into their family?
We do.
And Gary's family, who welcomes Elizabeth into their family?
We do.
Thank you. You can be seated. But it's more than those present today and more than those living of the two families who are joined together at this time. We extend this community of love to those who are far away, but whose love is present with us in spirit. And to those who have left this earth, but whose memories reside in our hearts. And I invite us all to take a brief moment of silence to remember them. Amen. The poet John O'Donohue reminds us that life's thresholds are ripe for a blessing. Here is the blessing for a new beginning, read by Rita Rodriguez.
In out-of-the-way places of the heart, where your thoughts never think to wander, this beginning has been quietly forming, waiting until you were ready to emerge. For a long time, it has watched your desire, feeling the emptiness grow inside you, noticing how you willed yourself on, still unable to leave what you had outgrown. It watched you play with the seduction of safety and the gray promises that sameness whispered, heard the waves of turmoil rise and relent, wondered, would you always live like this? Then the delight, when your courage kindled and out you stepped onto new ground, your eyes young again with energy and dream, a path of plenitude opening before you. Though your destination is not clear, you can trust the promise of this opening. Unfurl yourself into the grace of beginning that is one with your life's desire. Awaken your spirit to adventure. Hold nothing back. Learn to find ease in risk. Soon you will be home in a new rhythm. For your soul senses the world that awaits you.
Thank you. Soon you will be home in a new rhythm. Elizabeth and Gary, it is one of life's richest surprises when the accidental meeting of two life paths leads them to join together on the common path of marriage. But your meeting was hardly accidental. Having known each other for more than 25 years now, meeting when Elizabeth was called to Booth, and Gary, you served on the board. And here you are now, so many years later, with a relationship grounded in the depth of spirit, care, covenant, and mutual respect that comes with being connected by a church community. It was in AA where you found the deep bonds of friendship, sharing the difficult but transformative journey of recovery. In recent years, your relationship blossomed because you saw something in each other that triggered that internal longing to share a life with someone. And as your love grew, so too did that intuitive knowing that yes, you could spend the rest of your lives together. You found ways to tend to your growing love, traveling together, meditating, reading mystery novels, seeing Shakespeare. And then the proposal came. A simple Sunday afternoon in the hallway. A beautiful declaration by Gary, hey, this is good. I really do want to spend the rest of my life with you. Would you marry me? Wait, don't use the conditional. Will you marry me? And here we are today. May you forever be grounded by one another's love and devotion. May your love of books and plays inform your lives together, remembering that you are the authors of your own journey, and you can rewrite it, change it, and create a new story at any time. And of course, the story doesn't end with today. It will continue and change shape and color over the years to come. There will be times of immense joy and times of challenge and even pain. That's the way of life and of relationships if they have any depth at all. Howard Thurman wrote this, "In the stillness of the quiet, if we listen, we can hear the whisper of the heart, giving strength to weakness, courage to fear, hope to despair. Ground yourselves in the stillness of the heart that has brought you together. Feel this earth supporting you. Know that the breath of the divine connects you to this earth and to all those who love you. Embrace the insecurities and vulnerabilities of your love, knowing with your full heart this commitment will see you through the end of your days. Listen to one another with openness of heart and speak to one another with trust and compassion. As the prophet Khalil Gibran advises, allow spaces in your togetherness, knowing that the thread of your love will always keep you connected. And laugh, as I know you do, often and recklessly. The writer George Nathan once wrote, "The best advice for marriage that I know of, that I live my own marriage by, saying that the man and woman who can kiss with smiles and embrace with chuckles will outlast in mutual affection all throat-lumpy, cow-eyed couples." Nothing, he says, lives on so fresh and evergreen as love with a funny bone. So now we come to the heart of today's ceremony, your promises to one another as husband and wife, your pledge of love and faith and commitment. But that commitment has been growing over the years in your small, ordinary moments of life together. You have been crafting this relationship. You have carefully considered what you are about to do. So now is the moment to publicly declare your intent and speak your vows before those who love you both. Elizabeth, do you take Gary to be your wedded husband, to love him and cherish him, help him and honor him, to give him understanding and comfort whatever the future may bring?
I do.
And Gary, do you take Elizabeth to be your wedded wife, to love her and cherish her, to help her and honor her, and give her understanding and comfort whatever the future may